Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world and we're on a mission to banish poverty. We are almost 5 years in existence, so we're an emerging nation. We've been putting in solid foundations because as a nation we need to be here for many generations to come, not just a few years. We are now expanding our economy. That will improve the liquidity and the value of our currency and benefit all our citizens, because all our citizens receive free handouts of our currency every month. And anybody can become a citizen. All you do is you turn up, you register, you prove you're a real person, and that's it. There is no fee, there is no obligation. We are also a non-separatist community. That means we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, their gender, their class, colour, creed, wealth, education, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, all part of one big family of humanity, all linked together and all individually unique. So having something unique to offer our community, all are of equal value to our community. And we have a little affirmation that helps us with that before we get started on the updates and answering any questions and things. Before the affirmation, we have a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. That calmness that is always with you within, no matter what's going on outside. Something that everybody seeks, but not everybody knows that that is what they're seeking. They know there's something missing in their life. They don't know what it is and they don't know how to get it. And it's something you can't buy. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is not only does it bring you that happiness and spread joy generally, but it also attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So it just compounds the happiness, okay? So that's what our little prayer is about. But I want to welcome you, whether you're watching live now with us or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of people watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't a great time for everybody, especially on a weekend. A lot of people are out doing things at 7 p.m. on a Saturday evening. So we always have the replays. They're all available in YouTube and Facebook and Twitch for the last couple of years as well. So right now, I want to just welcome you all in. I see we've got a few people in already. We have Ramachandra from Watford in England. We've got Peter from the Cameroon, Africa. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. Don from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. Derek from Wado City, Nigeria. Ali from Pakistan. When will we be able to convert our Visa tokens into fiat money? Share the time frame, please. I'll get on to answering that in a moment. I presume you're talking about the Visa tokens in the Waves Exchange. If I'm mistaken, please rephrase your question so that we can answer it accurately. And we got Richard in from Devon in England. Right, let's get started right away with the little prayer, the little affirmation. Then we'll get on to what updates I've got for you, which is very small. We're going to have a short meeting today, I think. So here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Now, little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Right. As they say, or they used to say, I don't think they have them now, but in the good old days when I was a kid, we had Saturday morning cinema, and it was sixpence. And you got a feature film and a few serials and things, and you'd have a sing-song at the beginning, and then at the end of the sing-song they'd say, "On with the show." So that's where we are now, on with the show. Okay. So first of all, let me address this point from Sadaqwa Ali. He's asking about the Visa tokens. Visa tokens were our first currency, but we had runaway inflation. And so we exchanged everybody's Visa tokens into ShareHope tokens. And they now have ShareHope tokens. But we also had a sister program called Multiply Visa, which operates purely on Visa tokens. And so that has really been out of action since we had that runaway inflation, because the Visa tokens are now on, well, have always been on the Waves exchange and are pretty much valueless. So what we have planned, and we've had it planned for a long time, it's just getting around to it, is to move the Visa tokens onto a different blockchain and then control the liquidity and value of the currency in the same way that we do with the ShareHope token. And that way, that will reactivate the Multiply Visa program, make it once again a place where you can earn significant income relatively easily. And gradually we'll be able to turn all those Visa tokens that people have, which really they've got free now, because as I say, we exchange them all for ShareHope tokens anyway. So we will be able to gradually get people to redeem those tokens. Now, the first step, obviously, is to get the token moved onto a new blockchain. And it's been said many times on these lives that that will happen once we've got the current programs out of the way. The Fund Miracles is completed, the MOL is completed, the Easy Team Builder is completed, and the ShareHope program is completed. So we get all those completed, it leaves us wide open for doing lots of other things. Now, it may be that we can have one of our developers free before we get all four of them absolutely finished. And so I can't provide an accurate time for it, because we don't know how long it's going to take to complete those other programs. But it will happen in 2025 that we get that token transferred onto another blockchain, and then we will work on reactivating the Multiply Visa site, and that will gradually allow people to cash in on the Visa tokens that they hold. And that's the best answer I can give, and it may not be the answer you want, but it is the only answer, and it is the honest answer. Okay, and we got Richard in from Devon in England, and we've got Doug in from Alberta in Canada. Updates. I really don't have any. There has been nothing much that we've done, although we did have a query about soap coupons. You know, they're down there in your dashboard, soap coupons, and then there was a link there that went nowhere when it was talking about them. So we've had that link redirected now, and that goes to the Easy Team Builder, or one of the Easy Team Builder pages, where we mention that you can use those coupons to give somebody a free month's trial of the Easy Team Builder system. It doesn't put them in the matrix because we'd have to put them in and pull them out, which would be a nuisance. That's if they didn't decide to become a paid member at the end of their month. But they get access to all the tools and everything for a month. And if they don't like it, fine, they've lost nothing. And if they do like it, then it's just $9.75 for a year to carry on using the tools, and also to get into the matrix so that they can build a team. That's what it's about. Easy Team Builder. Okay, so that really is the only change I think that has been made to anything development-wise, because it's weekend. I was missing for a large part of the day. I did get here, managed to get caught up on a few things, paying out the people that had the free cash allocations from yesterday, so they've all been paid. And that pretty much is where we are. So we have some free money to give away today, but I think Doug's got a question there. How can I, where are we? How can I tell which levels I have bought into for the Poverty Crusher? It tells you, let me just have a look. When you just click on Poverty Crusher, let me find it so I'm not telling you anything that is not accurate. Am I still logged in here? No, I wouldn't be, would I? It logs you out pretty quickly, and the reason for that is it just saves space on the servers. But it doesn't take long to log in again. We'll be there in a second, and I'll be able to tell you accurately. So when you go down your left-hand menu and you click on Poverty Crusher, and you click on My Matrices, and it shows you what levels you've got. I can do a screen share. Here we go. If I can find the app. Here we go. Let's do a screen share. Won't take a minute. Okay, so you click on Poverty Crusher, you click on My Matrices, and you can click on level 1 and it shows you what you've got in there. Level 2 shows you what you've got in level 2. Poverty Crusher level 3 shows you what you've got in level 3. And Poverty Crusher level 4 shows you what you've got in there. Okay, takes a while to get through these because most people are inactive, but you can see that the level 1, I mean, you can whip through that very quickly, and that gets you your money back in level 1 very fast and into profit. Got lots and lots of entries there. Level 2, of course, won't be as much, but you can see there's quite a few in level 2. Level 3, I think there was only a few. Yeah, level 3. But level 3 pays out some quite good money, so you don't want to downplay it, right. So that's where you can see it anyway. And then your paid commissions should show, not showing any. Oh, because it's admin account. That's why. We don't get any commission as an admin. Okay, so it doesn't show any commissions in admin, but it's showing those matrices because they apply to other people mainly. Okay, so but that's how you do it. That's when you log in to your account. Okay. And we got Sam in from Nigeria. So if I show no one in level 3 and 4, then the chances are I haven't bought those levels. You haven't bought them if you're not in there. No, you don't have a matrix in there. It means you haven't bought them or you haven't worked your way through them. I mean, the more people you put in level 1, it pushes people through into level 2. It pushes you into level 2. And the more people more times you get into level 2, the more you go into level 3 and so on. So you can work your way through it by just bringing people in at the bottom level, and the more people you bring in, the more money you'll make, obviously, and it'll gradually push you through those levels. But you can also buy them. Level 4 is fairly expensive in the Poverty Crusher because we put a lot of emphasis on getting people into there. In theory, it can be achieved pretty quickly, but most people are not achieving it very quickly. Let's put it that way, because they're not doing anything, they're just waiting for it to happen. And it does, it happens, but it takes a long time if you are passive. Okay. So there we go. Anyway, that's answered Doug. And I think it's answered Ali because he's not put any further comments in. And see, we've got Maureen in from London in England as well. So with that, we've not really got anything else to cover except giving a bit of money away again. We're going to pick a couple of people to bless today. So let me just check. I have got the spreadsheet ready there. Let's do a quick screen share on there. Screen share. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet. There are 2,164 members in that spreadsheet. We're going to just pick a couple of numbers from them. They're all numbered all the way down from 2 all the way down to 2164. So we're going to put those numbers into random.org, and that website will totally randomly pick a couple of people. We'll see who they are and give them some money. Okay. How much money will they get? The maximum is $140. Somebody like this guy here would get $140 if he's picked number 2, because he's got $40 for being an active elite. He's got $40 for being a ShareHope Pro, and then he's got $20 for being in the 777, $20 for being in Poverty Crusher, and $20 for being in the Easy Team Builder. And we might whack that up a little bit because the Easy Team Builder, I think, is worth more than $20. So we might make that like $30, and that would make it $150 that we're paying out. In fact, let's do that. Okay, we'll do that. We'll make the Easy Team Builder $30, and that way it's $150. It's a bit more of a round figure, isn't it? Okay, so let's go to random.org. So I have to stop sharing there, and somewhere I should have random.org set up, and there it is. So let's screen share that, and you'll see that the numbers are picked randomly from that website. And if you want to check it out, it is random.org. It's as simple as that. You can read all about it. So there's the number, minimum number 2, maximum number 2164. It could be 2, could be 2164, could be any number in between. So the first number, boom, is 812. I'm going to pop that in the spreadsheet. 812. And I'm going to pick another, boom, and that is 668. So we can stop sharing there, and we got 668, and we go back here and we do a screen share on that, and we can okay. So they're the two numbers, 812 and 668. So 812 first of all. Oops, gone too far. 812. And that is going to be $60 because 40 and 20. So we go back up the top. So you see, you're not only missing out on commissions and things if you're not in the I clicked on copy instead of paste. Let's get it back again. 812. By not being in the plans, you're not only missing out on commissions, you are also missing out on the free cash withdrawals. Okay, that's better. So there we have the first one in 812. The next one is 668. That's even. Let me not get too far there. 668. And that's another one that's going to be. Where's the copy? There. That's another one that's going to be $60. Get back up the top. So there we go. They're going to be 60 and 60. $. And we save that. So we'll get those paid pretty quickly. You can see here it shows the Poverty Crusher what levels people are in. You know, we've got people in level 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, nothing at all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You can see that they've got positions in different levels, different people that have either worked their way through or they have bought the positions. Most of them have worked their way through, but some of them have bought higher positions as well. Okay, so that's just a bit extra for that mention on the Poverty Crusher matrix. Okay, so there you go. That is that is done. Did I save it? I don't know. We'll save it anyway to make sure. We can stop sharing now. We'll see if we can get those people paid out pretty quickly. And I will, of course, as usual, post the information in the group. I'll just tell you who they were, by the way, because I know some people say they can't see who it is, and so the first person was Anna64, sponsor Falcon 192, and the second person that was selected randomly was Found Riches, and the sponsor is SJ Fellow. Okay, so there we go. We got Buzina in from Edinburgh in Scotland, and Leon from California. California Dreaming. I'm not singing. And we got Norman in from Doncaster in England, and Lewis congratulating the winners, and congratulations, of course, to those people that have been selected. And we'll select a couple more tomorrow. And tomorrow, of course, we also have the charity raffle drawing. If you've not got your tickets, get them. They're $1 each. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of winning, and the prize is $120. So getting a little bit more worthwhile. The more people that take part, the more prizes we can offer, and the more higher the value. So that's it. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, you know what to do. Share love and abundance. Be of loving service to others. And when you do, just make sure you go the extra mile. And I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Come on, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator.